Destructor goes up there. 2 from the stable of Neville Parnham. Destructor just a midi. Yellow cap worn by Lachdale Romilly on just a midi. Attendant leads Ruley forward. Pat Carberry in the saddle. Approaching the stalls, Ruley goes in. They're right to go. Light blinks on top of the gates. Set now racing. Minor Addiction was the first to leave from the inside. Also away well is Just a Midi. Driving forward Warlago. They'll all be headed though by Nitro Fred, who'll burn them off, and so they complete the first 250. It's Nitro Fred in front, the favourite zipping around the outside. Goes up there quickly. Red 53 to camp at the girth of Nitro Fred. Minor Addiction back running third ahead of Warlago. Destructor though sitting wide. A length and a half to 2 behind them. Then came Just a Midi, who's over on the inside. Passed by Peppy Grove, and Ruley's next to last, getting up near the rail in a compact field. Putting the 550 behind them. Nitro Fred got a steadier here in the middle stages. Leads the way. Red 53, the favourite, running second. Over on the outside of those, Destructor forced to cover additional ground. No run. Minor Addiction back near the rail. Warlago ridden along, followed by Ruley, who's working its way through the field, getting around heels as well. They come past the 300. Red 53 headed off. Nitro Fred. Minor Addiction from Ruley on the outside. Red 53, Minor Addiction, is trying to haul it in with 100 left to go. Just a Midi further back making ground. Red 53, Minor Addiction, Ruley, Just a Midi, but it'll hold them all off. Red 53. Red 53, the newcomer, beat Minor Addiction, Ruley, and on the outside, Just a Midi, fourth home. A gap to Nitro Fred, didn't get the 1200 back there with it as well. Destructor compounding after a wide run. Warlago and tailing out Peppy Grove had whipped them all in. Red 53, Sean McGruddy here aboard. First starter there by Gingerbread Man. McGruddy jumped it quickly, got across. Wanted to have the horse parked there on pace outside of the logical Speedster Nitro Fred, and then try and fight them all off, which it was more than capable of doing. Minor Addiction tracked up well behind the pace. Ruley followed them all through after being back last in the early stages. Just a Midi finished off the race okay out near the middle, but they did gap the others rather comprehensively. The winners owned by Elio, Jackie Galanti, along with B. Greenwood, R. Wilson, PJ Richards, S.J. Franklin, K. Fisioli, along with Madams Williams, Nichols, Hawkins, Holland, Martin, Sedgwick, Bernard, and also Thornlow and Morgan. By Gingerbread Man from Lady Velurum, trained by Grant and Alana Williams, ridden to victory by Sean McGruddy. Minor Addiction, first up, is second home. Now here with the Darren Taylor stable by The Factor from Speed Up, Lucy Warwick the rider, and third, number 4, Ruley by Universal Ruler from Lenawny, Patrick Carberry there for trainer Vaughan Sigley. Half a length and a neck. Official margins. The time is 1:14.42 now on this soft 7 rated track. 1:14.42, so genuinely in that range. And 36.84 the last 600. Baldy faced Chestnut here, who found under pressure from Sean McGruddy to win on debut. Takes out its maiden. The third, the Iron Jack maiden, over 1200 the next today, sees Pints and Prawns come out. The one withdrawal there as we take you downstairs now, and that's a good performance here by a horse having its first run to do it outside of the pace and then fight off the challenges over the concluding stages. Britt?
A nice debut here by Red 53. The punters were all over this horse, well supported on debut. Grant Williams joins me now. Grant, tell us the opinion that you have of this bloke heading into today's performance.
Yeah, look, he's only had the couple of trials and he went Shinsaw first prep, and he's come back and he does everything right. He's a speedy little customer. Yeah, just a good little try. So it's always good when you bring something to the races and it just has a crack.
And even better with such a big ownership group. I can see in the race book there are plenty of names amongst the ownership, and you don't buy too many at the sales, and this is one that you've gone out, purchased at the sales, and clearly put a fair few people into. Yeah,
look, we always try and buy a few just to keep all the trotting guys involved, and some of the other guys that have been with us for a few years, and we called it Red 53 because Damien Martin's got a share in it, so it was a chestnut, so it was a bit of a no-brainer.
Yes, and I can see him out there as well, ready to lead the horse in too. What's next for Red 53?
Look, we won't do too much with him this time. Maybe give him one more. We'll just see how he pulls up. He cops everything pretty good and eats pretty good, but he's probably still a good prep away.
Well, congratulations on the win.
Thanks a lot.
There's Grant Williams, Damien Martin, come on in here. Here you get the name choice here, Red 53. Have you owned many horses before?
No, my cousins have for a long time now, and they swear by Grant and Alana. I didn't name it, I promised I didn't, but yes, I wore number 53 for the Wildcats, and just over the moon. That was as good as a basketball win, so I'll take that.
How do you compare the feeling? I know a lot of sports players have dabbled into racehorse ownership, and they try to compare the pair, but how does the feeling compare?
Oh, look, the adrenaline's pumping again, and after retirement, you've got to find different things to get excited by, and a lot of it's out of your control. You put your faith in the trainer, the jockeys, and more importantly, it's just a lot of fun. So I'm doing it with my cousins, my uncle, and yeah, first up race, first time as an owner, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
It's a great family affair. What were your nerves like pre-race?
I'm not going to lie, I was preparing for a basketball game. I was a nervous wreck, even though I bought in for a bit of fun. So, no, it's good fun. It'll be something to banter about with all the guys and all my family, and especially with a lot of my family back on the East Coast. They would have watched the race, put a smile on their face while they're in lockdown. So, yeah, just a great day.
Go and get in the winning photo. Well done.
Cheers, thanks.
There's Damien Martin, part owner of Red 53, and it's nice to see so many owners over the moon after their horse wins on debut under the urgings of Sean McGrady. Red 53 takes out race number 2.
And you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in